Welcome to my flashcard animation. I have 3 different animations and I'm going to go over each one as they come. The first one is going to be a head turn, and I have this guide right here. I have this hand moving back and forth. Then I also have this piece of glass falling and it reveals an eye. So for this I have 3 different image references. The first one is the glass that I'm going to use for each frame, and I take my card that I'm going to draw on and just place it over, and I have these guidelines set up so that way I know which frame the glass is going to be on. And I just line this up to each one for each frame, and I go up and draw the glass, and then I'll take the eye when I'm ready to draw the eye. Each frame that has the eye, I'll just draw it inside the glass and line it up with the flashcard. And for the hands, all I did was draw 3 different frames using my own hand as a reference. And I have my my light that I use so I can see beneath to the other ones. That way I have a guideline. And then all I do after that is I use my printer and just scan each one. And it's best to go in order of the animation. That way you don't have to rearrange your files after you scan them all in. Alright, so I'm going to open up Blender's video editing. Once it loads up, we'll go to a new project, and you can go to Add or Shift A and then Image Sequence. Find your files that you need, and it's best to import them in the order that they're in already. So you can either press A to select all, or manually select. Control select to deselect the ones you don't want. And it'll import this sequence. And you can go up here to strip and separate them, or you can just press Y. And here you can select the frame rate. And these are on 1s, so it'll go fast. But if you want 2s, all you have to do is just select 2, or however many frames per second you want this to be. So I'm going to go to 2, and you can see it obviously goes much slower. And you can just tweak this for your animation. I'm not going to add sound to this one. It's just going to be this, so we don't have to worry about any kind of lip sync or anything. And for this, I'm just going to add a background color, so that way there's no transparency and it's just flat, and I can do fade in effects if I want. And I'll just line this up to the start and go to time, and you can drag the slider and see where your frames are going to end, and drag this one at the bottom so you don't have extra frames at the end of your animation. And then go down to time for whatever channel you want, select it, and then right here you can just change the value to the end frame, and it'll do it automatically without you having to slide it. And so that's basically all you have to do to have a simple flashcard animation. And then we're going to go up in here to render. If you have audio, you'll go there, but if you don't have audio, you don't have to worry about that. Just render the animation with F12. And then after it's done, you can just view animation with Control F11. And there's your animation. And it'll save it automatically in your files, and you're done.